Yeah, so I had a bit of a I wouldn't say a body shaming incident, but a bit of an exercising incident, a shaming, and it wasn't even directed at me, but I
exercising shaming.
Yeah,
I've never done exercise and not felt shamed.
I was part of the collateral damage of a domestic between a husband and wife.
Oh, that you knew?
No, I'm in Marks and Spencer's. I generally do go up the stairs. I would like to point out, just before this had happened, I had run up the stairs in W.H. Smith's with 2 heavy bags, and a woman said to me at the top, "That's what I call fit." So I was feeling quite smug. So I thought, I can afford to use the escalator in Marks. I'll give myself a break. I'm going up the stairs, and the woman said, "Just can't believe you're going up the escalator to a husband. That's what legs are for. How dare you? Honestly, for God's sake, your legs are..."
Oh, so this was in front of you?
This was as I'm standing behind him. He tried to look at me for help, and I'm just like, "Oh, no." And she's just like...
He was looking at you for backup?
Come on.
Back me up.
And then
was she walking along the stairs next to him?
She was walking up the stairs next to him. She goes, "I can't believe you're such a lazy ass." And I'm going, "Yeah, me too."
Yeah.
I'm like, this is so awkward. And we all then... I just saw, in defiance, I had to go up the second escalator. I couldn't then just go.
Absolutely.
I had to do it. So then I'm sitting there, and she still continues to go on.
Really?
That poor husband. Wow. And I was like, oh my goodness. So yeah, I was shamed.
Oh, did you give him a little look of like, "I'm with you. It's okay.
Thumbs up, right." I gave him. Yeah, I just thought it's really okay to use the escalator.
Was he a fit guy?
He wasn't unfit, I imagine.
No, okay.
You know?
He wasn't someone who looked like he could desperately do with some stair walking.
He hadn't eaten all the pies.
Okay, well, that's all right then. It's fine.
You're listening to Don't Laugh But with Kirsty Hudson and Rebecca Elliott, the random banter of 2 idiots laughing at love.
Now, we're talking about sleep this week. Welcome to Don't Laugh But.
Welcome to Don't Laugh But.
And I've got some sleep-related issues from this weekend. From the last couple of days.
Yes, because you've been to Gay Paris.
I've been to Paris, and it was very lovely. But no, I couldn't. I keep having a thing when I keep waking up at about 3 and not getting back to sleep. And in Paris, it was so hot; it was about 36 degrees. And our apartment did not have aircon. This is what happens when your husband books the accommodation. No, it was a gorgeous apartment. It didn't have aircon. So we had to have all the windows open. But we're on a main road through Paris. And in Paris, they seem to think it's fine to just sit on the car horn at 4 a.m. and all of that. So I couldn't sleep. And Matt does the opposite of snoring in that he breathes so quietly, I think he's dead. So I was freaking out about that. And then, when you're awake and your partner's in a blissfully deep, peaceful sleep, I hate them.
Yeah,
hate them.
I know.
And I know that's irrational, but you're just sitting there going, how dare you sleep so well?
I know, and you're just so jealous, and you just want to punch them in the face.
Exactly.
You're just wake up, and you want them to entertain you as well at that point, because I can't sleep, and it's boring not being able to sleep.
And then I get sort of irrational fears. So I thought, because we'd seen a lot of rats in Paris around the Eiffel Tower. And I'm not scared of rats, but these were huge, great things. And I suddenly got the thought that there were rats in the kitchen. And it was a bit of a breeze blowing stuff around in the apartment. So I was just getting scared. So I did wake him up and went, "I think there's rats in the kitchen."
Did you sing "There Is a Rat in the Kitchen" to him?
I didn't.
Nice.
Is that a song?
There's a rat in the kitchen, what am I gonna do? There's a rat in the kitchen, what am I gonna do? UB40, come on! There's a rat in my kitchen, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna kill that rat, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
UB40.
That's passed me by.
That's a classic. There's a rat.
Sadly, it's not passed me by anymore. But no, so second thing was, this morning I had the same thing. But I was woken up, again the windows were open because it was a hot night.
Yeah.
And there was frankly a bastard of a bird who decided to start the dawn chorus at 3:15 this morning. On his own. Very loudly, just outside the window.
I'm going for it.
Yeah,
Guys,
it's just I bet all the other birds hate him. They're like, "Oh, Dave, come on." And he's just like, "I just like it when we all start the day with a sing-song." And I was like, "It's 3:15.
My husband's like that.
I actually recorded him. I got so annoyed.
Oh, we've got a bit of Dave singing.
Can you hear Dave? Can you hear that?
I hear him.
And then I got it in my head that perhaps it wasn't a bird. Perhaps it was actually just a burglar trying to get the attention subtly of his teammate. Perhaps just saying, "Yeah, that house over there, we can rob it now. They've gone to sleep." And he was doing the whistling thing, from a bush. Going, so in my head, that was a burglar.
He did it for a long time, that burglar.
Really authentic So his burgling partner didn't quite get it, just thought it was a bird.
He just kept on singing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a country somewhere in the world where they do that. They whistle to each other.
What, people?
Yeah. It's like an old tradition. They don't do it so much anymore, but they can whistle when it means certain things.
Okay.
I saw that on a documentary once.
Are you sure you didn't dream that?
No, there really is. And they can like really, really whistle. Like,
Do you have things sometimes when you think, I'm not sure if I dreamt that?
all the time.
I have that.
Yeah. Mostly it's have I made that up? Because I make a lot of stuff up. So, mostly is that a lie? Is that true?
Yeah, I dream things like celebrities have done things.
Right.
Like, did you know that Judi Dench wrote the theme tune to EastEnders or something like that?
No.
And then I'll go, I think I dreamt that.
Yeah.
I think, actually, now I've said it out loud, that's just ridiculous.
That would be kind of cool if she had, though, right?
I don't think she did.
No.
The other thing was, my final weekend sleep story.
Yeah.
I think the word story is bigging up all these.
I was going to say,
very
because
slight.
these are fascinating. Yeah. Christ alive. This is, I'm loving this.
My two kids were at their cousin's house.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
sister-in-law looked after them rather fabulously.
Yeah.
Took them all, so this was 5 kids.
Right.
To see Toy Story 4.
Oh, I went to see that.
Yeah, don't tell me because I haven't seen it yet.
I
And I'm
loved
still
it.
angry that it's been made.
I know. It was
Anyway,
great.
they all went to see Toy Story 4. And right at the end, my son and her youngest, her daughter, decided they needed the loo. So my poor sister-in-law, Helen, had to go and take them to the toilet. And meanwhile, her husband and eldest son had fallen asleep. So all apart from one child missed the last 5 minutes of the film.
Aww.
And none of them know how it ended apart from this one
Aww.
child who managed to stay awake. Have you ever fallen asleep in the cinema?
Yeah, I like it. I like having a little doze in the cinema. No, I do.
I don't know how people do that.
Oh, I do. If there's like, when you go to sit, especially if I'm like, there's films I thought I'd have a little sleep in, and then I didn't because it was actually that good. But sometimes you take to a kids' film, not the greatest of kids' films, and it's warm and it's cozy, and I do put a little blanket sometimes to the cinema.
Do you?
I do, because
Do you take
cinema
a
can
pillow?
be chilly. I don't take a pillow,
Okay.
but I sometimes wrap my coat up in a little ball.
All right. Does your
My
husband
head down.
spoon you? Yeah. Where'd you stand on spooning? Do you
Oh,
like spooning?
no, I'm not a spooner.
Never.
Never a spooner.
What about on the sofa? Don't deny. No.
No. I like to lay.
I love a spoon.
I like to lay my head on him a little
I like
bit.
to be the little spoon, sometimes the big spoon.
Oh, I would never be the big spoon.
Yes, nice.
No, I'm too short to be the big spoon. There's no way I can be a
You're
big
lying
spoon.
down. Height's not an issue.
It is. Come on. It's always an issue.
No.
I don't like to be spooned. If I'm in a bed...
So you're saying that when we go away this week, which I was going to talk about later,
There'll be
I
no
shouldn't spoon you?
There'll be
That's what
definitely no
All
spooning.
right, well, that's...
I, even post-coitally, I don't like a spoon.
Really?
No, I like to be down.
You're quite unloving.
No,
I
I'm
feel.
not. I'm very loving. I'm very, 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 very touchy. That's the word.
Touchy-feely.
I'm touchy-feely, but I'm not a spooner, and I don't like to be cuddled in bed.
What?
I don't like it. I'm in
Never.
bed. No, bed's for sleeping and other things. That's it.
Come on.
Nope.
That's
not
weird.
It's not weird. I like my separate space. I like.
No, but I mean, I do that when I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
So we'll cuddle, and then one of us will just do that subtle kind of pushing away, like, no,
I'm done now.
We're done.
Yeah.
And then absolutely you part, and I don't want to be touched when I'm asleep. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Mm-hmm. But when you're awake, having a spoon, come on, in the morning. Really?
I definitely don't want to be touched in the morning. It takes me a while, and my husband is a Hudson tree. My husband, and every other Hudson I know, wakes up as chipper as anything. He's all like, morning, like 5 a.m.
My husband and my sons do that, and I can't talk to anyone for the first 15 to 20 minutes. Like, I haven't fully downloaded as a human yet.
No.
And they're, well, hello, let's chat. And no, I can't.
I'm not grumpy. I just don't want to talk to anyone. And
No, I don't.
And none of them are family get it. And I'm just like, let me just wake up.
Yes.
I really just want to have my breakfast, and I like to eat alone. And I just like to.
I'm getting quite a picture of a bit of a loner.
I'm like an island in my family. Just leave me alone.
Okay.
No, I like.
Do they get affection from you?
They get lots of affection in the appropriate time.
Okay.
You know, I just think.
When you're ready for
Yeah,
it.
when I'm ready and like it is like my son will always want to have a very, very heavy conversation just before bed.
Oh.
Like, I'm like, baby, I cannot manage this conversation right now.
No.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, not now.
I can't do it.
My 6-year-old will come in and just sort of jump on us and go, what's photosynthesis? And you're like, oh my God, like, I haven't even come out of my dream yet.
No.
And, what's God?
Yeah.
Who's Jesus to God? What's going on? Like all these big questions that he's clearly been pondering. I can't answer that in the morning.
I'm just thinking about what is photosynthesis. I'm struggling with that.
It doesn't matter. It's fine. Don't worry. You worried about it now?
No, I don't know what it is.
It's the leaves, it's the sun, let's not get into photosynthesis. How do we know we're not dreaming now? Come on, that's a good question. I literally wrote essays on that in philosophy.
Well, we don't because we're awake.
No. I feel you're missing the point of the question.
Right.
Yeah. When you are in a dream.
I'm not. I answered it directly. How do you know you're not dreaming? Because I woke up.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the trouble with philosophy. You overthink things.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. That's what philosophy basically is. Overthinking things for no reason. Yeah. But when you're asleep, not all the time, but most of the time when you're dreaming, you don't know you're dreaming.
No.
And in your dreams, you can fall asleep, like dream that you've woken up. So the point is, if you're in a dream and you don't know you're dreaming, then the fact that you don't think you're dreaming now is not a reason to say that you're not. Because you feel the same when you are dreaming. Do you want me to go through that again?
There was lots of falling asleep again and again and lots of dreaming.
When you're dreaming...
I'm dreaming.
You don't know that you're dreaming. You think that's real. You think that stuff's happening.
No, how do you know that we know that thing? No, because often I know I'm dreaming.
Because often I have vivid memories of dreams. A lot of people do.
Often I know I'm dreaming.
At the time, the emotions are real. Yeah, I know. I knew you were going to come back with that. Sometimes you know you're dreaming.
Yeah.
But often you don't know you're dreaming. I'm already losing the will for this conversation so much. I'm regretting
I think
it's an interesting point about reality and existence.
Oh, it's very...
I feel if you'd seen The Matrix, we'd be talking about something now.
I do find that fascinating. It is something that freaks me out quite a lot. Because it's like, who is watching your dreams? I mean, that is a very philosophical conversation. Like, how do you know?
You're looking at me as if you've just brought it round to something deep, but my question was ridiculous.
Yeah, but who is watching your dreams? Like, who is the watcher of your dreams? How do you know what you've dreamt?
Well, you are. Yeah, it's not someone else.
Yeah, but how do you know that, though?
What do you mean, how?
Well, how do you just not... Yeah, you were unconscious. Yeah. But yet you remember something you did in your dream.
It's different to unconscious.
Is it?
Yeah.
What is it, then?
I don't know.
Yeah, see? You know what?
No, but your brain's still functioning.
It's still functioning. But it is when you're unconscious. It is weird that they don't... It's still functioning when you're unconscious, I feel. I don't know enough about that. All I'm saying is...
That's not like you.
I am very much in the George Carlin camp of going to sleep. Like, it is the weirdest thing that we do.
It is. If an alien came down and you had to explain humankind.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't laugh.
No, you would. I mean,
if an alien came down and you had to explain sleeping, so you said, "This is humans. We've evolved. We're really clever. We've invented all this stuff. We do this. We're kind of strong." Yeah, and then we have to power down for like 9 hours a day when we just sit there helpless and drooling.
Sometimes,
how did evolution get to that?
Sometimes after it's like these humans walking around. Sometimes after sundawn, they lay on a special platform and they go to sleep. Do you know what I mean? That's
weird.
And I just think...
I think we've all got used to it and we shouldn't.
I know, but you need it.
I know you need it. But isn't that weird?
Like, you literally need... And also you say, I'm getting ready for bed. To do nothing.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to do nothing.
To do literally nothing.
I'm going to just lay there. And it's like, and also...
We've all accepted it and it's not acceptable.
The weirdest thing is, it's a bit like an awakening. There's nothing you can do.
It's literally the opposite of an awakening.
Hear me. There's no... Hear me. There is nothing you can do to make yourself go to sleep. It just happens.
Well, yeah, you do lie down and close your eyes.
Yeah, but it happens, doesn't it?
It does.
An awakening just happens to you. You can't force yourself to become spiritually awake or... whatever that is.
You're comparing it to a spiritual awakening.
I think that sleeping is a bit like a death. Like it is.
It's a mini death.
Okay. Well, I wasn't saying it was like a prolonged death.
Like, it's not like an actual death, is it?
But you wake up, it's like you go to sleep and then you wake up. It's phenomenal.
What was your point?
That was my point. You go to sleep and you wake up. I mean,
how is that like a spiritual awakening? Come on.
That we are asleep because we are asleep now.
I feel like you're just going to keep saying the same stuff.
Because we are asleep.
But in a more patronising way.
Because we are asleep now, walking around, believing our egos, believing everything, our thoughts, and believing all that stuff. And we are asleep. And then when you wake up, it's like that total peacefulness. And sleep has a huge amount of that in it. Like, you always feel restored when you've had a good night's sleep.
No, I don't.
Oh, shut up. What do you mean? You don't feel restored.
Shut up.
There's nothing better than like right now. I'm struggling this morning because I did not have a very good night's
Do you
sleep.
feel... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's right.
I mean, I said the same thing earlier and you weren't sorry about that.
You're in Paris for the weekend. Come on.
But you say sleep is always restoring. I feel way worse after a nap.
Yeah.
If I have a nap, I feel terrible afterwards.
Yeah, I'm not
for
a
the rest of
napper.
the day. I
No.
feel like I've gone into sleep mode. Why on earth am I awake again?
Yeah. That's something, again, that my husband is another Hudson trait. My husband, he will go to sleep for 20 minutes, exactly 20 minutes.
With a timer or
Nope.
just naturally?
He will naturally, and he'll sit down and say, I'm going to have a nap. He'll be asleep within 30 seconds.
Wow.
He will then wake up exactly 20 minutes and go, wait, ready to go. Like, absolutely restored. And also, I know he doesn't get enough sleep because I believe this is a fact that if the faster you go to sleep at night, if you fall asleep really fast, it can suggest that you're not getting enough sleep at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah, because you take about sort of, my husband will hit the pillow and he'll be asleep. He doesn't get enough sleep. He gets up really early and it takes me a good while to wind down. Mm-hmm. Do you have a TV in your bedroom?
I don't have a TV in the bedroom, but I hadn't finished on napping yet.
Sorry, go back.
Well, I mean, do you know what I mean? You're just skipping over, you say your bit. And no, I was going to say that if I do have a nap, which is rare because I know I'll feel crap, but if I'm really, really tired, I feel it's like playing Russian roulette with your day's commitments. Because it could be 10 minutes, could be 5 hours.
Oh, really?
So I mean, it's kind of exciting. Like, I might just fast forward time for the whole of the day.
Yeah, that is the beauty of
Sleep is fast forwarding time.
Certainly is.
Isn't it? And I say that to my
certainly
kids,
is.
if we're on a long car journey, go to sleep.
Do you?
It's like fast forwarding.
Right.
You'll wake up 3 hours later.
I
It's
know.
like magic.
That is so excited about sleep. And how on earth does that happen?
Well, we go to sleep.
Yeah. Like how? But how?
And then we wake up.
Because we're not there for it. Does
Yeah.
it really happen?
Well, when other people can see you asleep, don't do that thing with your arms like I've just made a massive point.
No.
You've made a ridiculous point.
We don't know that it happens, really.
But other people see us asleep.
Not all the time.
So you're saying if somebody sleeps on their own in the woods, does it actually happen?
Sorry?
You weren't listening.
No, was that because I just had a lovely comment on my comedy market.
You're looking at other things
page.
on your phone.
Yeah, I did. Sorry. You are, I mean, that
Oh
was,
my
you know, I
God.
just, look, come on. Because I run my club this weekend and it was phenomenal and I just had a lovely comment and I just went, well,
Well done.
there you go. Well done, me.
Listener, if you ever get the chance to see Kirsty's comedy night or her doing stand-up, then do. It's very good.
Thank you very much. Oh, that's very kind of you, seeing as you were just cross with me for a second. That's beautiful. Yeah, no, does a tree fall in the woods? Does it? How? Can you answer that question philosophically?
No, but, well, kind of. Let's not get into that.
Oh, I'm quite interested in that now. No,
Well,
okay.
if a tree falls in the wood, doesn't make no sound. I think that's the kind of thing that people think people studying philosophy, but they don't actually.
No.
But it's the nature of empirical proof, and does something have to be experienced to be real and all that? Blech. Anyway, but you were saying, how do we know that we are asleep? But
Yeah.
you gonna stand by that?
Well, you know, like we say, because like time does speed up, and you know, you are asleep.
No. You've said this before. Do you genuinely think time sometimes speeds up?
I think time is absolutely speeding up, like without doubt. I honestly believe it is so going faster. Like it's not.
It just feels like that.
No, because my children feel it too, and it's not about
That's
age.
because they've got you as a mother encouraging this weirdness.
No, come on now. It is now the 1st of July today.
Yeah,
Christmas feels like
I know, but we
couple of
all
months ago.
think that.
no, because it is.
No, because that's just the speed of time. But we think it's quicker. But it's all. No, not we all.
I mean, time actually, in theory, doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Like
It's the distance of one action to another. It's how we measure one.
It's how we
moment
measure,
to the
but it's
next.
not. That's what we have placed on it.
Yeah. Yes and no. I mean, time is literally not speeding up. I think it's important that.
I think there's clever people that say that that is a fact.
I think there are stupid people that say that's a fact, and one of them's in this room.
Let me tell you, the time is going faster. Like it is, without a doubt,
It
speeding up.
feels like it is as you get older because time plays.
Then why do my children feel it?
Because you're telling them it.
No, they tell me it.
Okay.
They are telling me it. They are saying this to me.
I think we have a vision in our heads of like a year or a month being a longer time than it actually is. So all of us, all humans go, oh, hasn't time gone quickly?
No, you see, there you just proved my point.
It was Christmas just yesterday. People have always said that.
You just proved my point. How can we have a vision of time being longer than it is if time is a certain fixed amount of time.
It is. You know about clocks, right?
Yeah, but we as human beings invented clocks.
Yeah, but they still work outside of us. We don't power the clocks.
Well, we do, because if you think about it now, like the future's already happened in Australia.
That's not how it happens. That's not.
They go to bed in Australia.
They're not in the future.
They kind of are in the future.
They're not in the future. Their sun rises at a different time.
Yeah, but they are kind of in the
Christ.
future. Trust me, I think that I've got a thing here. I think that... But anyway, look, the point is, time is speeding up. And I think our fans, our listeners, our people will agree with me. I do. I think they'll be like, yep.
Yeah. I know, I'm sure you're right.
You're listening to Don't Laugh But with Rebecca Elliott and Kirsty Hudson, the most meaningless small talk about life's most meaningful question.
Did you know that koalas sleep 22 hours a day? There's hardly any point in them being here.
No, that is kind of crazy.
And they are one of the animals to have the most chlamydia. I think most koalas.
That's a weird fact to know.
Yeah, but just think, they are, in that time...
They're busy in those 2 hours, aren't they?
I think I'm coming back as a koala.
Wow.
Because, I mean, if you think about it, you're sleeping and you're getting your good times on, you know?
You're spooning.
Yeah. I wouldn't spoon. I don't think a koala would like
Koalas
spoon.
also have human fingerprints.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you could do a burglary and pin it on the koala.
Yeah.
If you took a koala with you.
Yeah. But then
Just a thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good thought.
Do you get up when you can't sleep in the night?
No.
'Cause I think that's like admitting defeat.
Yeah.
See, Matt, if he can't sleep at night, he'll get up, he'll do some stuff, he'll come back to bed. But I'm just going to lie there for hours because I don't want to admit that I can't do this simple human thing.
What would you do? What would you get up and do, though?
I don't know. Matt gets up, he plays guitar, he reads a book, he watches TV, goes back to bed.
I lay and read a book in bed.
In the middle of the night?
Yeah.
Does Darren mind you putting the light on?
No, I have to have my books on my Kindle. We have to have a very dark, moist, it's a very dark, cold room.
Yeah.
It's like a cave, and that's how
Is
you
it?
should sleep. Yes. There is research to show that's how you
sleeping in a cave.
Yep, sleeping in a cave. Maybe not with a bear, but sleeping in a cave is the best way to...
And you do sleep naked, talk about bear.
Yeah, I absolutely sleep naked.
All year round.
I think it's all year round. I think it's weird.
Do you have a different tog of duvet?
Nope, I don't have a duvet now.
What?
No.
You're just lying naked
I have
on a mattress.
I have blankets. I have a flat sheet.
Who has a blanket?
Me,
Why?
because I like them. I have. So here's the thing. I have a fitted sheet. I have a flat sheet.
Whoa. It's one or the other.
No, it's both. You have a
Why?
fitted. A fitted goes over the mattress.
I know what a fitted sheet is.
Right. And the flat
mime it.
sheet goes over you. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I have I like a quilt. I mean, you know, part of the reason I don't have duvets is because of my short arm situation, and I've got stuck in a few duvets. So
Okay.
I have
A few. I thought it was just the once.
Well,
really? Several times that happened.
You know,
Didn't learn.
no, the emergency services have been called. You know,
Yeah,
there are-
many
those
times.
have-
So not again. Kirsty's in a duvet again.
Again, I like a quilt. A thin, not like a thick, so a thin. Yeah, I love them.
Can you wash a quilt?
Yeah. Yeah.
You've never washed it, have
I
you?
very rarely wash my sheets. How often
Do you
wash
iron
your
them?
sheets? Nope.
No.
How often do you wash your sheets?
Not often enough when they start to smell.
There are people in this world that every week, the same day they wash their sheets. I want to be one of those
I wish
people.
I was like that.
Oh,
I do. I'm just
I'm
terrible.
not. I'm
I mean, the
dirty.
kids' bedding. God damn it. That's
Years.
it's crusty. Do you go to the loo at night?
Yes, too many times.
That's a good question.
Yeah, too many times. I mean, that's what will wake me up. I wake up, I'll be like, oh, I need a wee.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't have a bed right now. My mattress is on the floor.
What?
I know. We
Why?
haven't found the bed that we want.
Yeah, but you decided you didn't want your old bed, so let's get rid of that before
Yeah.
you've bought a new one.
Well, then I really liked sleeping on the floor. Now I don't like sleeping on the floor.
No, that's quite a long way to get up.
It
I mean,
is.
obviously not so high for you, but
It is. And
you still have to jump down off the mattress.
Yeah. yeah, like, woo. And then I have to constantly go for about 3 wees a night.
Really?
I drink a lot. I drink 4 litres of water a day.
3 wees a night.
3 wees a night.
When you get up for a wee, as I do as well, if you're interested, and your husband like gets up for a wee at the same time, I don't want to talk again then.
Oh no,
because he'll be like, "You're right," and I'm like, "No, don't ask me. Don't communicate with me now. This is sleep mode. And if I've got any chance of getting back to sleep, I need to stay powered down."
Yeah,
you know.
It'd be weird if we wake up at the same time when we go away together. Yeah,
we should explain that really. Me and Kirsty are going away this week on our first romantic mini break.
Yes, we are.
And I think it might be the end of everything. If it goes wrong,
I think it might be the beginning of something.
If there's no podcast next week,
you'll know why.
That's why. Yes. It all got a bit awkward.
Yeah, in the middle of the night as we met in the toilet.
I think we've got our own toilet. I'm hoping.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, that's going to be really weird now.
It's all right.
I'm worried.
I don't mind sharing a toilet.
You sleep naked, I bloody mind.
Oh, don't worry, I bought some new pyjamas for the trip.
Okay.
I will sleep naked though, and then I'll put them on.
Okay.
I won't go to toilet. Well, I probably would go to the toilet in the middle of the night naked.
Oh, you'd run that gauntlet. To see naked Kirsty running around the apartment.
Yeah, mind them.
That's disturbing.
Do you have a special position that you sleep in?
Special position?
A special favourite.
I do. I lie on my side, facing away from Matt, with one knee up and the other leg straight, and then like arms like that.
Okay.
So it's kind of like I'm on the starting block, about to run a marathon. Not a marathon, like a sprint. Is that weird?
Well, you could have just had a sleepable side.
No, I thought you wanted specifics.
That might have been enough.
So I've got one knee up, the other one straight down.
Yeah.
Arms like that.
Thank you for explaining that again.
Do you want that?
Yeah,
do you want it again?
I like no.
Do you want me to stand up and do it?
No, it's a visual. It's a beautiful visual.
How do you sleep?
I sleep on my side with a body pillow. That's what I do.
There's literally nothing normal about you, is there?
I love my body pillow.
Why do you have a body? This is like you have when you're pregnant. I presume this is a big sausage.
It's a big long pillow. There's the length of my body.
So it's 3 foot long.
Get my leg over it and I just hug it and I sleep like that.
So you don't spoon your husband, but you're quite happily show a lot of affection to a sausage pillow.
Yeah, he has one too now. We all have one. And my husband sleeps in a very attractive position. I love the way he has his arm up. He sleeps on his front. Has his arm up.
That looks like a protective pose, like he's protecting himself from you.
Stay away, stay away. And he has his arm up, and I'm just like, he looks so beautiful when he sleeps.
But you still don't want to go anywhere near him.
Not a spoon. Like, I do want to go near him, but I just don't get the whole...
So your body pillow.
Love it.
Do you take that when you go camping? Do you?
I do. I take it everywhere. I won't bring that to London because we're going on the train. I mean, it'd be a hassle.
Are you going to be all right?
Because I'll be in my own bed, so I'll have.
Do you want me to be the body pillow?
No, we're good. I'll have the 2 pillows on the other side that I will put into, and I'll snuggle them.
Okay. Well, apparently the position you sleep in, they say that says something about your personality. I think this is absolute bull.
That was one of my questions. But
go on then.
No, it is. Of course it is.
Ask it. I'll cut that out. Go on, you do.
No, of course, no, you're right. No, we'll go there. It is. It is.
Passive aggressive question mastering today. Fine, you ask it.
No, do I like? I forgot my bee. Was that your bee?
No, that's the one I bought you. That's the present I bought you last week and you just left it. So it's now mine.
No, I'm taking it.
No, you forfeited that.
Oh. Yeah, do I?
No,
what?
apparently it says something about your personality.
This is the trouble. I have a lack of sleep.
So if you're lying in the fetal position, then apparently you're quite hard. You seem quite hard on the outside, but you're actually quite soft on the inside.
Yeah. See, that's my...
And if you lie in like the soldier position, then I think it's all bull.
Oh, total. Because that's my position. I am definitely fetal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to have like everything kind of up and curled, straddling over my body pillow.
Right, okay. Like a little hedgehog.
I do find it weird when people put clothes on to go to bed, like the whole I'm sleeping in pyjamas. I just find... I like to feel the... just like to be naked. I do. I think it's a nice way to sleep.
A nice little... but you won't wear like satin or anything, will you?
No.
In the summer, like a satin little nightie.
No, because you slide everywhere.
You slide You get in bed and just slide out the bottom.
No, we once had some silk sheets on a waterbed. We had a waterbed and silk sheets.
You had a waterbed?
Me and my husband had a waterbed when we first were married.
Why?
Oh, it was lovely.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Was it not just like really kind of crazy moving around?
Yeah, it was, but it was a tubal one. So they had lots of tubes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, we'll glide over the fact that he had bought it with his first wife, but we did have it.
Oh,
yeah, we did. We had that for quite a while.
Wow. Yeah. We'll skip past that slightly.
Yeah, I have to have a fan in my face as well to go to sleep.
Yeah, your whole family has to have fans in their faces.
Comes to my husband having tinnitus, then he has to have a fan to drown out that noise. The babies obviously slept in our rooms when they were little, and now, because even though they're huge and big, they have to have fans. So we all have fans.
This is it.
Faces.
You're inflicting on your kids.
Yeah, we have fans in our faces.
Your weird sleep.
Yeah. Whatever the temperature.
Your weird sleep fashions and your weird views on time.
Yeah, no,
kids don't stand a chance, do they?
Please write in and show us the love on the fact that time is speeding up. Because it so is. Like it is speeding up. Come on, do your children ever think that, like, they go...
Yeah, people think that. I'm not disputing.
Do your children say to you ever, oh, it's gone week fast, isn't it?
Yeah, but all humans do. It's just the way we see time as differing. But that's why we have clocks, to show you that it is standard for everyone. And Australia is not in the future.
I mean, it is weird when you're having a good time. Time does go faster, doesn't it? I mean...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, this morning has gone quite slow.
This is dragging. This is really dragging.
Yeah.
My son sleeps on his belly with his feet up in the air.
Does he?
Yeah, I'll go in to just check on him before I go to sleep.
On his tummy?
Yeah, with his feet up behind, bent and up in the air.
Oh,
I know.
That's a weird position, isn't it?
It was Bill Bailey who told a story about a bloke he knew who fell asleep with his arm up in the air.
Yes.
And then he woke up, saw it, and he punched himself in the face.
Yes. Yeah. I like to rub my feet together to go to sleep.
Do you? Like a praying mantis or something?
I like that. My friend does that.
That's how crickets make a noise, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what... Yeah, maybe that's where I've evolved from.
A cricket?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shall I tell you about my friend's scary dream?
Do it.
It's really scary. She has a dream, right? That she wakes up in her dream. There's a witch by the door.
Oh.
Yeah. The witch then comes and sits on her and tries to suffocate her. And she wakes up like that.
Oh my goodness, that's horrible.
And she can't wake herself up either. It takes a while for her to...
This is a recurring dream.
It's a recurring dream.
She needs to get that sorted out. That's awful.
Terrifying, right?
A poor woman.
And she has sleep apnea as well.
Yeah, my dad's got that.
So I think that's...
He has a big Darth Vader mask.
So does she? Oh, yeah.
But it saved his life.
See,
he wasn't breathing.
I always think of that as an American illness.
No, my father-in-law and my dad have both got it.
That's spooky.
I know, it's really weird, yeah.
Yeah.
Which probably means my kids will get it.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know if it is...
I don't know if there's a genetic link.
No, I don't know if it's a genetic link.
I don't know.
Do you have any recurring dreams?
I have a dream, yeah, I do. I have a dream that I'm in bed with inappropriate people. Sometimes.
That's not as good as the Martin Luther King speech, but it was nearly there.
Oh, bless my God. That was a good speech. I mean, that's hard to top that speech.
That was a good speech.
That was a good speech,
yeah,
you did. That's
understatement.
Hard to top that one. I can't. So I had a dream that I have a dream
that you're in bed with inappropriate people.
I'm in bed with it, but weird, like I'm naked, because I sleep naked, obviously. So I'm in bed with... But I'd be like my mum or my sister or someone weird. And I'd literally jump out of bed and go staring.
I can dream I can fly, but only if I have a massive run-up. So it's quite frustrating. And you kind of think, well, this is and that's the times when I kind of know I'm dreaming. You kind of half know that you're dreaming. You think, of course I can fly. So why have I got to run half a mile down a hill and then I just go a little bit above the ground and then I have to cling onto a tree?
Oh.
And then I can kind of fly to the next tree kind of thing. Not proper flying.
I think that's the way you see yourself. That's the way you just get
off the ground. If I really take a long run up.
The whole thing, I can imagine flying more than I've never dreamt I could fly. But I can imagine myself flying in my head.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a lot of dreams about my daughter. That's always depressing. Yeah,
dear.
Wake up crying, that kind of thing.
Oh,
I know, but they say because we don't really know what dreaming's quite about.
No.
Obviously, there's tons of theories.
I mean, that's the whole thing about sleep. We don't know why we go to sleep still.
But it does seem to be a weird and wonderful way that the brain sorts stuff out. That's kind of the most they can definitely say. That the brain is sorting stuff out, sorting out your experiences from that day or from your life.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you will go to bed really worrying, the whole like sleep on it. You will go to bed worrying, and in the morning you kind of got an answer to it, or you feel okay about something.
Oh, totally.
But your brain does sort stuff out.
Yeah.
I think a bit.
Definitely. I'd never dream about my dad. I'd love to dream about. I'd love that. Like I would. But
you never dreamt about him?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Does it make you feel sad then when you wake up crying?
Yeah, I wake up crying. Yeah, it's hard. It's horrible. I literally had one last night.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really hard, isn't it?
And it's often about her being still alive, but I've left her somewhere.
Oh.
So it's that kind of.
Yeah. And I suppose that does. I mean, do our dreams? Do they do that? Are our dreams meaning something? Do they have a huge? I mean, that clearly means something, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, because there's an argument. Obviously, the obvious point is there. I miss my daughter, but there is a school of thought. The psychologists say that if you dream about someone else in your dreams, it's not actually about that person. Like, so sometimes I dream that I've forgotten to feed Clemmy because she was on a feed machine, and obviously the guilt and the shame and the horribleness. But some psychologists would say it could be that you're not feeding a part of you.
Yeah.
Are you neglecting a part of you? And it's not that the dream about someone else is actually.
See, that's
a bit of yourself you're neglecting. So if you dream you're having an affair with a certain kind of person, then it's that bit of your person that you're actually neglecting. Do you know? I don't know if that's true.
But I would lean more to that than anything else. I think that's.
But on the other hand, I miss my daughter and I'm dreaming about her, so that kind of makes. Do you know what I mean?
But it could just be that, but what a lovely thing to do as well. What a lovely thing that you can dream about her. I mean, does it give you any kind of peace
it's
or not?
Nice. Yeah, the nice dreams when I'm just hugging her, I'll wake up and cry because you wake up and realise she's not there.
Oh, that must be
so it's either
painful.
A horrible dream about her dead body or something awful.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, sorry. Really bringing everyone down. When you just wake up disturbed and feeling guilt and all that, or it's a really lovely dream where you can literally feel her skin again and feel all that, and then you wake up and she just fades away.
Oh, that must be so painful.
Yeah, but that's
that's
quite in a way that's quite nice. I think it's quite nice. I don't want to get over the grief ever.
No.
So it's quite nice to have a big slap around the face with it now and again.
Yeah, and we talked about that in Death, didn't we? Very much like that's something that grief. There's a whole TED talk on that about with grief, like it brings you closure, like you never want closure. You never want that grief to end. That grief is a reminder of your love, and the grief is a testament to love, and like. She was talking about how now she talked about her husband dying and how she's now got a new husband. Right. And how he is all part of that grief. Because if she hadn't had her husband die, she wouldn't have met her new husband. Right. And all of that stuff. And I think we go, well, have you moved on?
No, never. No.
Never want to move on.
No.
In fact, actually, time is the hardest thing because it takes you further away from that person, doesn't it?
It does.
So I think absolutely.
Yeah, they say time heals. I think time is an absolute bastard that steals our loved ones away one memory at a time.
Oh, beautifully put. Well done.
Thank you very much. Have you ever sleepwalked or talked?
I do. I say about whales. A lot.
What, the country or the animal?
Now, this is not... It's definitely about the animal. But I am a quarter Welsh. So I might be having a big shout out to my Welsh folks. Yeah. At the same time as dreaming about whales.
Actual whales.
Like, I do dream about whales a lot.
Why did you punch the air?
Because I'm shouting out to my Welsh folk.
Well done. They'll love that.
Like, and whales. Because I love a whale. Like, I do think whales are... Did you know that a killer whale's brain, right, has like developed so much that it's their communication and their friendship thing is, and their relationship part of their brain is way more developed than ours is.
Really?
Yeah, way more developed. When a mother has a baby, they never leave each other. Right. They stay in the same pod the whole of their lives, and I just find that so fascinating that they have this total communication. Yet they are way beyond us, and they speak because scientists say that we're the only ones who have communicate. That we can only talk to each other.
Yeah, no, that's not true.
But whales they just communicate, and their languages are all different between each pod as well.
Wow, that's amazing. I think we've all learned something there.
Thank you.
That's good.
You are mocking me slightly.
No, I'm not. I was genuinely interested in that. I love the animal world. Always have. All right. No, you think I'm being sarcastic? I'm not. That's genuinely true. I thought that was interesting.
The animal world.
It was quite dull, and I might cut it out of the podcast. But I thought it was genuinely interesting.
I feel like I am quite dull this morning. This is the trouble with lack of sleep. It dulls you. I am slightly...
You sound a bit nasal as well.
Thank you. I genuinely am nasal.
Also, you don't... Now, cats sleep a lot. Bear with me here.
Okay.
And I love cats.
Right.
And my cat will get up from a 9-hour sleep. He'll walk through just to the kitchen and he'll just collapse on the floor again for another 2-hour nap.
Yeah. That's a great life.
But you don't like cats, but you're wearing a cat t-shirt.
I don't... No.
Like a weird cat lady.
I don't... I want to like cats.
Explain the t-shirt, please. Why?
I like...
Did you know there was a cat on there?
No.
You didn't know?
No. I do now. I see it's a cat.
Yeah, it's a cat.
I don't dislike cats. I want to like cats more, but cats scare me
You're a bit suspicious
quite a lot.
of them.
I mean, I just think they're not interested in me, and like dogs. I like, I love you, and I kind of need that from somebody. I need.
Yeah.
The cats are just.
You wouldn't spoon the dog.
I'd probably spoon her more than anyone, like in my house. I'm sorry.
Now, we were talking about sleepwalking and sleep talking. Oh, that was really? Are you going to say it? I'm quite gassy today.
I'm quite gassy today.
That is unusual. Face farts, people. Face farts, not acceptable.
No, it totally is.
Sleepwalking, sleep talking.
Never done it.
My sister is a great sleepwalker and sleep talker.
Mm-hmm.
She has literally tried to kill me in her sleep before.
What?
I woke up with a pillow over my face
Oh.
when I was sharing a bed with her when I was sort of 20 or something like that.
What, she actually had a pillow on your face?
Yeah, there was no pressure on her. I don't think she meant to kill me. But in her sleep, she becomes like a different person.
That's like the freakiest thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
One time when I was in Paraguay and we were sharing a room, I was in Paraguay, I was a bit freaked out by everything, and it was all, I was there on my own. I'd left Clemmy and Matt behind, and we were on a ranch, so there was lots of kind of wild animals outside, so it was very exciting. Mm-hmm. She always sits bolt upright to talk in her sleep, and middle of the night she says, "Don't move, the room is full of spiders." And I was like, oh my god. Mum and Dad were like in the room next door, and I was like, Mummy.
Oh,
that was horrible. The one time, no,
that is weird.
Yeah,
Did she remember
sometimes
these
she
things?
Gets up in the night and she barricades herself like under a desk, and she like pulls her mattress and everything off her bed.
No way.
Yeah, she'll wake up under a desk. That's quite exciting.
Does she remember what she says?
No. Oh, there was a good time when we were at university, and my brother and her, my brother's girlfriend and stuff were around, and we had like a tiny little flat. So we were all like staying in this tiny little living room. So Sam, my sister, had gone to sleep like under the dining table because it was like wherever, and it was really late. The rest of us were still like drinking and stuff, but trying to keep it down. And the first thing she said was, again, she sits bolt upright. She goes, "Just because you guys have all got badges." Like, what is that?
That is awesome.
And then she lies down, and then she got up again, and she said, "It's one thing to wake me up, but it's another thing to wake me up when I'm asleep." That was a classic.
That
was a classic. And last thing, when she was on a school trip when she was a teenager, and some of her friends, like in a dormitory, had been doing a Ouija board.
Oh,
which is
not
a good idea. And nothing had really happened. They got a bit bored and they put the game away. And Sam sat bolt upright, looked at them and said, "It's okay, the shadows have gone now."
Oh, oh my goodness.
And I like to think they never got a Ouija board out again.
No. Oh man, I want to say cool things in my sleep. That is awesome.
Yeah. I once thought that I saw, like, because I was clearly asleep, but kind of, you're half asleep. I thought there was a massive spider on my pillow, like the size of a hand, next to me on my pillow. And I got up, ran around the room and turned the light on. And then Matt's like, "What are you doing?" And then you have that moment of realisation that you're just being an idiot and you're asleep and you're dreaming. And I was like so embarrassed. I was like, I thought I saw her. I don't know. Sorry.
Oh no, I'd be all terrified. I'd be like, "Hello," while I was dreaming. I was dreaming.
I get embarrassed. Like that big jump you do when you're falling asleep.
Oh, I hate that
when
feeling.
you go like that.
Like, why does that happen to us?
It's when you think you dream that you're falling over.
Well, I
so
know.
it's your body reflex.
Yeah, but why though? It's the weirdest kind of.
Yeah, I think that reflex just kind of lasts. But when your husband does that for the first time, when you sleep together, you're like, "What the hell is that?"
No, it's weird.
That's weird, isn't it?
Do you remember? Did you ever believe? And I don't think this is a fact that I'm not sure is a fact.
Okay.
When you if you bang your head on the pillow 6 times and you wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, that's rubbish.
No, it doesn't work, does it?
No, it doesn't.
But I did believe that for a long time.
I'm a bit gassy today. Sorry about that.
Did you just fart out your face?
It's just a face fart.
Do you not think that?
Yeah, that's clearly not true.
No.
But I find it really, really difficult. You could set the alarm at any time and I would hate it. I would hate the world at that point. I hate the alarm. I hate just for like a minute when I'm waking up, I'm full of hatred. So so I bought myself one of those things there's a sun. Don't put your hand out. We're not in a class. Wait.
That's an evolutionary thing.
Wait.
We are.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. Are you going to wait?
Yeah, I'm waiting. Oh God, sweaty ears. Oh, yeah.
I've got a sun thing.
Yes.
So I thought if I wake up to a natural sun rising, right?
Yeah.
Then that'll be quite a nice gentle way, because clearly alarms and me are not a good match. But I've evolved in my sleep state to now cover my eyes at like 7 a.m. and look in the other direction. I have both arms around my eyes so that I don't see the sun rising.
Oh.
So it doesn't do anything.
Oh. Does it not make any noise? It just sunrise.
It's the sun rising. Yeah, I feel you weren't listening to that story.
I did. You had a light that
You're
came
not.
on.
You're all over the place. You're rubbing your eyes.
I'm tired. I'm
tired too, but I'm giving it a go.
Yeah, I like to.
Present in the room with you.
I totally listened to every aspect of that story.
It's going to be a long week.
I could recount it for you right now. I won't, because it was not exciting the first time. I love getting up early.
Well, you just said you didn't.
No, I didn't say that.
You said that you don't like getting up, that you're not. Oh, that you're not on it immediately. Yeah. Were you listening?
Yes. Who's listening to who? I love to wake up early. I like to wake up first. It's very rare in my house that I do, but I love it. But if I wake up, I don't want to go on any devices straight away. I like to do my little rituals. I like to say, if you say in the morning, like, thank you, another day on planet Earth.
Oh, shut up. You don't get up and say that.
I do. And I try to every day. And I really do.
We're not going to get on in the mornings then, in our apartment.
I won't say it to you. I say it to myself.
I am not thankful for anything for at least an hour.
And that is an evolutionary thing. That's what I was trying to say to you. There's something about we're programmed to be grumpy in the morning because it's something about them.
But most people aren't. Well, my husband is. My sons aren't. Your family aren't.
No, but I think we are meant to be. I think they're wrong. I think
they are just wrong.
I just think it is. I think it's something to do with that when you wake up, you've got to be alert and you've got to be like. So if you're irritated.
Okay, I'm bored of that now. I've got two more questions that I want to get in.
Can you edit that bit out? Because I think I found it very, very dense then.
Dense?
Yeah, like thick.
There are things in this podcast that have made, like, Australia is in the future, that have made you sound way thicker, but you are quite happy.
No, I'm really happy with that. Because
Shut up.
It makes it very exciting to think.
Come on, I've got two more questions.
Oh God, come on. I'm in an arse end of a mood today. Come on.
Oh, you really are.
I'm tired.
Do you have your best ideas in the night, and do you occasionally write them down as I do, and then realise in the morning they were actually shite?
Yeah.
Okay, that's that one done.
I have my best ideas in the morning.
Do you actually have them in the night?
Sometimes I do, yeah.
Sometimes I think in the night, that is a fantastic idea. Oh my God, I've got to write that down.
Do you have a notepad next to bed?
No, it's normally in the other room, so I've got to write that down. Then you write that down in the morning, you look at it and you go, that's terrible. What was I thinking?
Yeah, okay, I'm with you.
Nothing else to say on that?
No.
Fine. How did you deal with lack of sleep when you have babies? Everyone says when you're pregnant, sleepless nights. And they also say, but it'll be fine because you'll have your baby. I never got used to it. I never enjoyed it. I hated the lack of sleep.
Oh, I did. I resented my baby. And I tell you what, there were times where I hated my baby as well because I was not getting any sleep.
Right. And I don't think mums and new mums are told that enough, that is normal.
No.
It does not mean you don't love your child. And it's just because you're knackered.
Then there's a whole competitiveness about sleep as well with your babies. Like, yeah, they slept all through the night from 6 weeks old. No, they didn't. No one does.
No,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely not.
Like, I had to we did a bit of sleep training in the end because I was so desperate for sleep.
Yeah.
And
I did. I went through all the books, The Baby Whisperer and all that crap.
I'm going through
desperation.
Oh my goodness, I'm going through a thing right now with my daughter getting in our bed. Like, she's 9, she knows better, but she's like having these at night time, getting scared and running into our bedroom.
Oh, bless her.
No blessing there.
Like, I shut my kids in their room at night, and I'm like, I will not recognise you as my children until 7 a.m.
I know, it's just nothing.
It's possibly a bit harsh.
Well, if you lock the door, it's a little bit harsh, you know. Stay there. No, it's something that it's not, it's frustrating. We have a Super King bed, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
So she can slip in there.
Yeah.
But I read I didn't read. I saw a show that someone had a 12-foot by 12-foot bed. I'd love that.
Would you?
Yeah.
You just get lost in the middle of it.
I'd love it. Love it.
All right. If I ever dream that if Matt Dream cheats on me, like sometimes I'll have nice dreams about gentlemen, and that's very pleasant.
Yes.
And then you see that gentleman in a whole different light the next few days, don't you? That's quite weird. But if in my dream Matt cheats on me, I can be quite angry with him for days. For dream cheating on me.
Oh, no, that's weird. You're angry with that poor man for
it's
nothing
a subconscious
he's done.
thing. It's a subconscious
He's just happily along with the committed, loving husband that he is. You have a weird dream about him, and then you're angry with that poor child.
He dream cheated on me.
Oh my goodness, that's harsh.
That's fair.
No, that's harsh. No, you can't blame him for something he didn't do. You did it. You made that happen. Be angry with yourself.
Do you ever have boring dreams? I dreamt the other day that I was loading the dishwasher. I'm not even kidding you. I was, and I remember then being aware it was a dream and thinking, why am I dreaming about doing something that I'm literally going to have to get up and do in a minute?
No, I don't. I mean, I think I have. I'm living on the edge all the time. I'm living on the edge of my dreams. Do you know what I mean? Like, bored doing the dishwasher? No, that's for suckers.
I woke up the other day and I just had one line left over in my head and I had no context for it whatsoever. I just said the word in my dream. I'd go stripes, then bongo, but that's just me. So I just said that in my dream.
I'd go stripes, then bongo.
And I have no idea what context that was in.
That's excited me.
Yeah.
Like, why? Like, what was you doing?
I did get up. I wrote that down.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but what kind of way are you going to have to use that line?
I don't know. It's just funny. I'd go stripes, then bongo, but that's just me. I also dreamt that I was going to get paid for my next book in raisins.
Oh, okay. That's good.
There's nothing more dull than people telling you about their weird dreams.
Yeah, no, I've just realised that.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to apologise for my dullness. See, this is, again, I'm just going to say this one more time, with the whole lack of sleep thing, it does take the edge off. And
I quite like you with the edge off.
I'm a bit.
You got too much edge.
But I listen to how I'm talking. I keep repeating myself. I'm not.
That's just you normally. I think you're just more aware of it.
I'm just, that's it. Yeah,
that's all it is.
I'm hypervigilant today. Do you know when you're over controlling? Don't say you're controlling. Say no. I'm hypervigilant.
Really?
Yeah, it means you're just sensitive. You're aware of what's going on, so you need to be kind of there. Hypervigilance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's just semantics, isn't it? It's just changing the word and.
Well, I just think it makes you
How
better.
does it help? Labelling, you say. How does that help?
Well, it just. Shh.
Did you just shush me? Did you just literally not have a... You didn't have an answer. You just wanted me to be quiet. You went, shh. That is top quality podcasting. Just leave it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think we can bring it to a close.
Oh, I don't. Yeah. I think I think the whole thing about sleep is, do it or don't. No, do it. Do it.
And every week. Just do it if you want to do it. Don't do it if you don't want to do it. It's up to you.
Do it. No, do it. And I think we need to do... Because Margaret Thatcher, she slept for 5 hours a night and she wasn't very nice.
She wasn't very nice.
No. Hitler didn't like to sleep.
Didn't he?
No.
Oh,
he had
there's
to have
a theme.
injections to help him go to sleep and stuff.
Oh, there's a thing.
So I think that,
I think that's shh. I think that's enough now, though. I think we need to shh.
The more you sleep, the better you feel.
Okay, you're just determined to have the last line. You're not going to come up with a good last line. Just leave it. Have you got one more?
People have a great week.
Sleep well. Sweet dreams.
We'll see you next week. We'll tell you about our
Dream
trip
of us. And
to
we'll
London.
Yes, the make or break. The
We'll
make
see.
or break.
We'll see if Rebecca will see me naked sing on the toilet.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's a vision.
They've got to
Have a
have
good
sweet
week.
dreams. That's not going to help them have sweet dreams, is it? That visual.
Sleep well, people.
Sleep well.
Night.
No.
Kirsty and Rebecca will be back next week with a whole new round of this oddly captivating bollocks. So you may as well listen in.